Good morning, all my early birds. How are we doing this morning? Welcome to another episode of Morning Aviators. Hopefully all you motherfuckers got your worms already. We'll go ahead and talk about that saying right there. The early bird gets the worm. I've always liked that saying. Not because I've always been an early bird. I have always generally gotten up earlier than most of my friends and family. But yeah, the early bird gets the worm, and then I've heard, the second mouse gets the cheese. Let's remember, most field mice get eaten by big birds. I'm just throwing that out there. So you can have your fucking cheese. Guess what? I'm going to eat you and that cheese. Alright? I'm the early bird, motherfucker. I'm the morning aviator. Huh? Just be proud. Good morning on that note. Oh, it's going to be a very fun couple days off for me coming up here. Got a lot going on, obviously, as you know. Sunday, all mixed up, live at 8. We will be on the air, me and my co-host, my lovely, beautiful wife. Precious Talia Davis. And as always, make sure you tune in for that. And you should definitely tune in because it's going to be a special episode. I can't specifically say why it's going to be a special episode, but it's going to be fun to listen to me talk on All Mixed Up tomorrow night. Hopefully everybody got some good sleep last night and you're all well rested. Let's talk about meditation and prayer for a minute. When I was growing up, I was raised, originally I was supposed to be Catholic and then ended up being raised Christian, and I don't know, from there I've obviously created my own path to walk. I'm not saying, Catholics are wrong or Christians are wrong. I'm not here to fucking bash on religion at all. What I'm actually here to ask is, in the mornings, I meditate. It's part of my rituals that I do in the morning. So, do you pray in the morning? Because when I was raised coming up, as a Christian and Catholic, you were supposed to pray when you woke up and pray before you went to sleep. And oddly enough, I still do the same thing when it comes to meditation, which is just another form of prayer, or prayer is another form of meditation, however you wish to perceive it. But either way, I still find myself twice a day trying to meditate and, manifest what I want in my life to happen. And do you guys still do that in the morning time, or is it just you just you wing it and pray before you go to bed, or just pray when you get time? I know some religions, like Muslims and Jews, it's actually required. It's not a fucking option. Which I think is good because, it creates good morals and boundaries, and it's a good structure. But, I don't know. I also kind of feel like that's a hand-forced religion. Not saying that it's forced onto the children, but I mean, children's, when they're born into that, very, very, very rarely have I seen any Jewish, or Muslims deter from their religion and, start their own path. I'm not saying it's never fucking happened before, but I'm just saying very rarely do I see that. When it comes to those, heavy-handed religions is what I'll call them. Jiminy Christmas. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a long pause there. Couldn't breathe. Not in a bad way, just, the way that I couldn't breathe. How now, brown cow? Sorry, I had to do something, ladies and gentlemen. I had to do a quick little thing there. But such is the part of the morning ritual. I get your shit right before you get out. Come back to a fucked up abode. I don't know, I just like my shit to be ready for when I come in from work so I can, sit down, put on whatever it is I'm going to watch, or start meditating immediately, or get food ready. I just like to be at the ready as soon as I get off work. Either eat, sleep, meditate. Yeah, I know I said turn the TV on, but I don't know. TV's more just a background thing anymore for me. Unless I'm with a friend or with my lady, I can't really take. I just can't. It's weird. I can't get into TV anymore. Like, it doesn't keep my attention. I love shows. I love anime. I love movies. Like, anybody who knows me I'm like pop culture fucking retarded. Like, I just know way too much on all things music, movies, and video. Maybe not so much on the social media platform shit, but everything else, your boy knows. But now I just can't. I find myself rewatching American Dad a lot. And, that's it, I don't know. Yes, sir. That's correct. What you have just heard is my son. That's right. Thank you for introducing yourself. William. I'm surprised it's the first time he's actually spoke on the podcast, to be honest with you. Most times he can't shut the fuck up. And just to touch on something real quick, oh man, we need to stop putting people that are 110 years old in charge of everything. I'm not going to get specific with shit. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. I also don't want to go back to no orange orangutan with a fucking hairpiece. The things that there was fraud afoot, I'm not a very political person, but I think the country just needs to be like single for a while. I don't know, this fucking president thing doesn't seem to be working very well. Now we're at the fucking door of the possibility of another fucking war. This is the last thing anybody wants. I don't know. It's fucking a wicked world we live in. But the best we can do is keep our heads down. Make them think left when you're gonna hang a right. Keep them on their toes. It's a Brent Cobb song. Love that song. Alright, time for the forecast. The weather for today. Weather in your area. There's a 50% chance it'll rain. There's a 50% chance that it won't. That is the weather. It may be windy. It may not. Thank you for listening to your local weather. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all the time I have for this morning's podcast. Thank you for listening to me babble for the last 12 minutes. I do ever so kindly appreciate that. To all my morning aviators out there, peace, love, and prosperity. You guys have yourself a good day, and to the bag!